Okay, if you use Davinci Resolve, you probably should know how to edit and move an image, right? We want to move it around, like make a little movement, and like the DVD logo, when it goes like, it bounces off the edges, and then you get really happy when it hits perfectly, perfectly the corner. Why, right? We wanna give our viewer the same experience, right? How do we make a effing DVD logo? Actually, that is not what I have ready. I have no DVD logo ready, but it's actually a great idea. No, what I have ready today is subscribe button and a mouse cursor. And we want to tell the viewer, subscribe. But this looks terrible. This is how the viewer will dislike your video and maybe even dox you, right? We this looks disgusting. I hate it. I just hate it. Okay, so how do we make this beautiful? How do we make this real art? Listen up. First up, you see the subscribe button, right? It has white edges, right? What is this? We don't want this white, right? How do we delete that? We crop that out. So we click on here, make sure your inspector right here is open, and we're going down, right? You have all these windows, you can click on it to close and open them. We want to use cropping. And if you see, we're dragging on here, and wait a minute. This changes nothing. Okay, I was in a weird review. Make sure it looks like this. As you can see, we are cropping the image. So let's crop it like pretty nicely, like pretty tight. Top here, we're gonna do the left. We can do a little bit smaller. Bottom here. Right, yeah, so about this, right? And you see now it's a little bit more nice. We still have white edges, but it's, a little bit better. How do we delete the white edges? Right. And this is where actually cropping isn't the best way. So let's just reset that by clicking the reset button here, right? I know we did all for nothing, but I wanted to show you that you can also crop videos and images in the inspector. It's just a little. There are not a lot of options, right? Okay, how do we actually make this look good? And for that we need the Fusion tab, which is right here. No, don't be scared. We're not gonna do anything complicated, right? Because if you know anything about the Fusion tab, it can be very scary, but we're gonna do something that is not scary at all. So I'm gonna have to make a Fusion tutorial still, but in a nutshell, very quick, this is your media in, your image, for in this example the subscribe button, and this is media out, so what it shows. So if this is not connected, then we see nothing, and if this is connected, we see it. That's simple, that's all you gotta know for now. Okay. Now let's crop that. We have multiple things here at the top, which are some simple things, and because this is a rectangle, mostly, right, we have a little bit of corners, but it's mostly a rectangle. We're gonna use the rectangle. Now if you don't click on this, it's looking like this, and you have to connect it. And then you just pull the edges so it fits, which is first up way more better, and we're gonna have more control. If you want to move that, you can use the arrows here, right, like this, but it's already pretty centered for me. And now we come now we're getting to the fun part. How do we round the corners, right? And in this rectangle, we have some controls, which is level, you see the opacity, soft edges, we can make the edge a little bit soft, border width, we can add a border or delete it. Some stuff like this. But the thing that we are interested in is the corner radius. Do you see that? Yes! That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. So let me really quick find something nice, right, like this. And this is, let's just look at it like this. This is awesome. This is art, right? Before it looked like this. Now it looks like this. Perfect. Okay, so now we have the mouse cursor. You see in my example, we have 2 cursors. We don't want 2 cursors, one is enough. So let's decide for one. I'm gonna use the right one. And this time, the cropping right here is enough. So let's just, I have the wrong image selected. Make sure you got the right selected. Let me crop it like this. As you can see, we only have one. And bam. We made the image look from this to this. Right, we're getting so close. We already edited the images. Now let's animate it. Okay. You see, we got our mouse cursor here, but how do we move it? You can already guess by inspector video. We can move it here, right? But I'm gonna show you a better way. So go with your mouse right here, click transform, and you're gonna have a much more better view. You see your image, where the image ends, and now we're holding on the image, and as you can see, we can move it. We can even change the size. That's awesome, because you can work very quick with that. So instead of now doing this, we can move it like this by transform. Okay, let's make an animation now. How do we animate it? Well, we have to use keyframes, which are right here. So these are keyframes, right? If you position it somewhere here, click now this, which is like the main keyframe that controls everything, and now go to the end and go here. It moves and moves. If you have your keyframe activated once and then move your images, it automatically puts in a keyframe. We just did an animation. Like, you can call yourself a real animator now. Okay, no. We wanted to, so it comes from the bottom of the screen, right? You can't see it. It's somewhere out of the image. And then the last frame, it's right on the subscribe button. It's a little slow. Okay, let me make this a little bit shorter, like 2 seconds. If you want to delete your keyframe, click this arrow. It sends you to the last or next keyframe, and click on it, and now it's not there anymore. Now let's just do it from new like this. Bam, way better. Way better. Okay, now let's drag this even further. So now you can see the animation is still there, but we have more room to play around. Now I want the mouse to go like, and you subscribe, right? That's what we try to do now. So let's go to the last keyframe of the cursor. No, What I'm gonna count now is not really important. You don't have to have the exact same number. It's just what I personally like to have is 1, 2, 3 frames. You can go forward and backwards with the arrow keys. So click your arrow key to the right 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now I set a keyframe, and we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Set another keyframe. Right, so 3 right, then 4 right. So at the first keyframe where we go 3 right, I'm gonna make the mouse cursor a little smaller, right? Let's make it a little smaller. Okay, pay attention. That's really annoying. So like, I changed the size here, right? We did it smaller. But for the last one, it didn't really change the size. Make sure it has the same size as in the start, right? So it looks like this. Like this, and here we make it smaller, like this. Yeah, now we got it. Now we got it. Go here, and we're going back to the original size again. Right, so now, are you freaking kidding me? Give me a second. This is the frame where it's supposed to go small, right? Okay, I clicked the wrong frame. See, like, I did this a million times, but sometimes it still can be annoying. Okay, I didn't set a keyframe here, that's why. Let's set a keyframe here. Now we have it. See how it clicks? Amazing! Amazing! Okay, now that we got our animation, let's trim it off here. And while this looks good, let's make it even smoother, right? So go watch the next video to see how you make your animation even smoother using keyframes.